This is Warren Lee, and Warren Lee is going to entertain you with some stand-up stuff. You know, jokes and things.
Alright, guys. I'm on. Oh, you're rolling? Okay. Alright, good evening, everybody. Let me throw out a disclaimer before I get started. My material is not safe for work. I'm going to probably say things that are inappropriate for the younger kids. I'm going to be busting on different races of all kinds. And so if you guys want to, or if you guys have an issue with that, you can meet me outside afterwards. Alright, so big up to Cafe Demonio for letting us come through and do this. A big up to Maria for inviting me, letting me do my thing up here. And so yeah, let's give a hand for Maria. And let's give a big round of applause for you guys because you're here on a Saturday night and you could be out clubbing. Alright, here we go. So with that out of the way, let me say this. 1, 2, 3 into the 4. 1, 2, 3 into the 4. I'm like William Hung because I give it my best and I don't have any regret. Because comedy is easy when you use an ancient Chinese secret. I spit yoga fire, or should I say flame. My name is Warren Lee, not Warren G, so remember the name. I ain't Asian, man. Yo, I'm Asian ghetto. I'm like a bumblebee. I alternate between black and yellow. Black because I navigate this rap and rhyme jungle. Yellow because I'm keeping it all humble. I'm sorry, I can't drop the mic because there's still more to go. But just FYI, guys, I'm not black. I'm not even part black. Some people might have that impression because the last time I was late for a flight on Southwest, I was like this. Hey, hold that plane, hold that up. I'ma holler at you. And so, no, like, I'm actually all yellow. I'm 100% Chinese. And if I may say, like, my duty as a Chinese person is to call people out. And I'd like to call Panda Express out and say, hey, screw Panda Express. Alright? Screw Panda Express. You got the lemon chicken, you got the orange chicken, you got the sweet and sour pork. I mean, all that refined sugar. Like, that's diabetes right there. Like, if Chinese people actually ate that, we would have diabetes in one sitting. And people are like, well, Warren, so if Chinese people don't eat all those flavors, what do they eat? And I'll tell you right now, a Chinese person's favorite flavor is free. Now, I'll just about anything if you sprinkle a little bit of free on there, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't know that ketchup came out of a bottle until recently. I always thought that it came out of little packets that say McDonald's on it. And so, and Chinese people, what they'll do is they'll take advantage of that fact that you like free stuff. Like, I was over at Skit College trying to get a sandwich from one of those little trucks. And the guy I was like, how much is this sandwich? And he said, that sandwich is free. And I was like, yes. And then he kept talking. He said, that's $3.25. He was like, just to lessen the blow a little bit, he was like, I give you 10% off. Happy birthday. And I was like, oh, yes, thank you. So, check this out, like, I know that I'm racist, but Japanese people have that racism on lock. Because I was over at the sushi place, and they have this sushi that if you say it out loud, all your black friends will hate you. Like, on the sushi menu, like, it says Nigiri, that's how it's spelled. And I was like, there's no way that was just random that, you know, that sushi is called that. Because, I was like, come on, you guys did that on purpose, right? You always have that one white friend who's like, guys, I got this. I spent 5 years in Tokyo. I know how to say this. I'm going to order it up for you guys. And he ordered it for us, and I looked at my black friend, and I was like, "You gonna let him get away with that?" And it was lucky for us that my black friend, we had already distracted him with something else. Basically, do you guys know what edamame is? Yeah, edamame is, I guess, like soybeans in the pot, like it's lightly salted. It's a little appetizer that goes before eating the sushi. And so we gave him this little brain teaser. We said, "Hey, use edamame in a sentence." And he was like, "Edamame, edamame, edamame, trying to find a baby daddy." Alright, so the other thing, you know, the thing about the N-word sushi, you know, it doesn't stop there. Like, it's basically white America's worst nightmare. I'll describe to you what this sushi is. Like, it's basically a naked, dark piece of meat lying on top of a bed of white, probably giving your girlfriend or wife, like, the time of her life that she never had with you. Alright, sorry guys. That's why I threw out the disclaimer. It's horrible. Hey, so check it out. One thing that used to really drive me crazy, and it doesn't drive me crazy anymore. Like, you see these couples where it's like a white guy and an Asian girl, and you know, that doesn't bother me. That doesn't bother me. That doesn't bother me at all. That was unintentional. I think it's predicated on this dynamic that I guess like Asian girls, they have this stereotype that they're sweet and petite and submissive. But the Asian girls that I meet are nothing like that. They're super feisty. Like there's this one Korean girl, and she would beat you in your butt. Like, I made the mistake of saying to her one time, I was like, "Oh, I noticed something different about you, or I noticed something about you today. You're actually pretty." and she got the maddest I had ever seen. Like, she was like, "Yeah, papuya, do that?" And her little squinty eyes got the biggest that I had ever seen. She got super mad, went right up into my butt and started beating me inside my butt. She had like Hapkido, she had Taekwondo, she had Kwarang-do, all the kinds of dos. And as I was bent over in pain, I was like trying to go to my happy place. And at the same time thinking, "Oh, Gangnam style. Oh, Gangnam style." Alright. So, yeah, those was some of the Koreans. Check this out. Wait, what race haven't I bagged on yet? Oh yeah, Filipinos. Check it out. Like, so, I think that Filipino girls are like absolutely the finest girls ever. Sorry, I thought there were more Filipino girls in the audience. Yeah, like, unluckily I don't have enough game to get one. And so I have to settle with the next best thing. Like, there's this drag queen that's Filipino, and he or she absolutely loves me. Like, he or she will go out of his way, or her way, and be like, "Why, that's a nice shirt that you have on today." And it super weirds me out, like, because then, like, he or she has, like, not a hair out of place, like, the makeup's done immaculately, like, the body measurements are all, like, you know, banging, but I'm just like, oh man, like, and everything except for one thing, two things actually, I won't mention the other thing, like, it's the hands, it's all about the hands, just, like, the thing that gives it away that it's a man is that, you know, just the veinage and the musculature of the hands, and I'm like, oh, you can't get away with that, like, and so I was like, I went up to him or her, and I was like, "Skittles." That's my nickname for him or her, because they're always trying to get me taste the rainbow. And I was like, Skittles, make sure you get your hands lined up, man. And so Skittles was like, well, Lauren, yeah, I know that you are gay, you just don't know it yet. And in time you will come to like me. And he or she was like, or Skittles was like, Lauren, I know that you are in the closet. And I'm like, no, I'm a manly man. I am not in the closet about anything. The only time I would be in the closet is I would be in the closet looking around for some 95 Air Jordans, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the only thing I'd be in the closet for, because, you know, us guys and our shoes, like, we absolutely, like, I have shoes for every hour of the day. Jealous bitches. So, I was talking to my Filipino friend and I was like, hey, where are you going for the weekend? And his response really insulted me. Like I was just taken back by it. Do you guys want to know where he was going for the weekend? I said, do you guys want to know where he was going for the weekend? He said, Warren, this weekend I'm going to ballet home. And I'm like, man, I know what the ballet is, why you gotta call me a hoe? Guys, thank you very much. My time is up. I gotta make like a Vietnamese waiter to get the fuck out of here.
Warren.